How you doing? We are heading home for the day, and it is a Tuesday. Just finished up work, and I'm just gonna be rolling. And if my vehicle beeps, I will hit the mute button best I can. Other than that, I won't be reading the chat on this one. Just gonna be doing a little, just rolling home, chatting away. So welcome in everybody. In advance, and I apologize I'm not out as we go here today. So here we go. All right, there's the beep. Aloha, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a good day, good night, good morning even, wherever you are in the world. I just finished up work for the day here in Maui, Hawaii. Finished up packing produce from 8 a.m. all the way till about 2 p.m. and then checking in all the orders for all the produce orders to go out across the island. We have other drivers who take it to the airport to ship it out to the other islands as well. But I'm on the south route, so Kihei and Wailea, Maui, and check in all the orders and get them all loaded in the vehicle and then get out there on the route. It went a little longer today. Just, it's the energy of the day, energy of the time we're in. I guess more fires today over in the Paia side, the kind of northeast side of the island. So I'm gonna have to look into all that when I get home, see what's all going on with that. But it wasn't too long ago that we had the big fire in Lahaina and those areas, and it was in other areas on the island during that same time period. So hopefully people are safe, everything's okay, as best as possible. God's world. It's God's world. It's God's world. So we are just living in it. But just be heading home. Can't really say hi to everybody, but I'll be checking the live chat when I'm home later when I can to see who was all in here and see what y'all were all chatting away about. And just super blessed with life, and YouTube has been awesome. Just really appreciate all the connections and just enjoying the content creation process and live streams, putting on a show, multiple shows even. Saturdays with the 5 questions interviews. I think we did a 30 show celebration, 30 guest celebration a little while back. Probably had 5 or 10, probably 5 or more guests since that. So probably up around 35. Let's just say 36. So 36 guests. That would be 9 full months of interviews every Saturday, if that's the case. So we're probably up over 9 months. So that's pretty cool. Had some really awesome guests. Everybody's been great. And it's been cool to feature each one of the content creators and hear their stories and get to know our fellows a little bit better. And of course the Sunday spin wheel gathering and celebration every Sunday. I think we're on week 18 was just completed. So we're going to be doing week 19 on Sunday. So 4 weeks in a month. So let's just say we're getting close to 5 full months. 5 full months of every Sunday support spin wheel gatherings and celebrations. And we've had a lot of fun in the celebrations, the gatherings afterwards too. A lot of y'all have come up on stage and presented, who you are and about your channel or any updates, anything you got going on, or perform a song, maybe sing a song, do something fun together or individually. It's been really awesome. And just enjoying content creation as well. Just endless ideas. I've got a whole notepad of hundreds of ideas that I've gathered over the past year plus since I started this YouTube journey. And just try to get a little filming in when I get enough of an idea of what I want to do. Get a little filming in, and then in the evenings I'm able to in the evenings I'm able to edit the videos. So like I've got them all, these different videos filmed, like lots of different footage and B-roll and all that, pictures and all, like in the editor. And then in the evenings I'll try to like see if I can add finishing touches to a video and get it up like on the channel in the video tab. I've got one short now, so there's the possibility I could do shorts again. Right now I'm just using that one short as an advertisement for my beach lives. That's been going well. It's got like 800 views on it in the past 2 weeks maybe, so that's good. I want to get up over 1,000 views for each short, and I'd like to really gain 100 subs every short too. We'll just see how that goes. Just to keep that goal in sight. I see some of y'all are here. I see Broken Bountifully Blessed Carol, Simple Family Lifestyle, Lexi is in the building, Jarrett Talks. I see some of y'all are here. My name is What is in the house. Welcome in. Icky Vibe, Simple Family Lifestyle. Lots of awesome people. Jesse Journals and Unboxes, Kyle Vlogs. I see a lot of y'all. I'm gonna keep going though. But content creation, in the evenings I can kind of work on editing, and like each time I see my video I can add a little bit more flair to it to then. And also I like to like post the videos in an order because I do different features. So like Animal Lovers Club, and then I don't want to post to Animal Lovers Club for like 3 or 4 videos later, or like if I did like a happy dance, then I wouldn't want to post another one for like at least 3 or 4 videos later. And then I do like a 10 or 25 new connections, YouTube connections, and I don't want to post another one of those for like 3 or 4 videos later. So I just try to change it up so that it keeps it fresh with the different types of content I put up. I do a lot of different features, and then just like rotate, come back around like with a new one, like the Great Chicken Hunter. Like I would want to put 3-4 videos in between the Chicken Hunter videos to keep it fresh and keep the series going. And try to create playlists for each type of content, like getting better at that. Got a number of different playlists on there, like all live streams playlist is on there. I haven't put up a Spin Wheels playlist yet, but I've got a 5 questions interviews playlist, and I've got like an all content playlist, and the Are You Locked In is like all content since day one of my journey, so a year plus. Just keep growing and keep learning and keep networking and making new connections. And where would we be if we hadn't connected with the Filipino community? Where would we be if we hadn't connected in with Tuber Chat? Where would we be if we hadn't connected in originally at the very beginning with Dodash or with King Explicit or Nemo 504 Phenomenal? And then each one of those opened up a lot of doors and met a lot of new YouTubers, people on the platform through each one of those. And you know, when I first started, I did a 30-day video challenge. Oh yeah, I'm not wearing the mic for this one. I hope the audio is good enough. I didn't take the time to put the mic on and everything. But hey, it's a test. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, like the 30-day video challenge was like the very beginning, like a year plus ago. I did the 30-day video challenge, and I met some cool people, YouTubers, as we all did 30-day video challenge together. So that was like my first community. And then when I came out of that, I didn't know what I was doing, what was next. And that's where I like had already, you know, found Dodash and King Explicit, and then soon enough I found Nemo 504 right there, and just networked to like 50, 100, a couple hundred new, you know, connections on that, and just locked in with his whole, how he operated, and learned so much. And a lot of you I still know, you know, from that original connection with Nemo. Like there was, of course, VC was there, and KC was there, and I think Tracy's Local Learnings was there, and there were so many. Like I think Jamal Williams was there. I think Jamal was already connected in with King Explicit. Was his one of his main go-tos. A lot were had Dodash as go-to. I remember meeting like Kiss from Jay in the very early on. I remember meeting Luciana very early on through Nemo 504. She was mod for Nemo. Like she was dropping everybody's links, and then Nemo, like the next time I went into his live stream, he asked me to do that, so I was like so ready. And then of course like Sharita Jones was a big connection through Nemo, and the shout out videos were huge. Like Nemo did so great at the shout out videos, and then Sharita Jones was so awesome with the shout out videos. Shout out to subscribers, you know, and I jumped in and did the shout out videos myself, and just kept learning. You know, I saw like the spin wheel. You know, I think Nemo used the spin wheel first. He did a giveaway, or a couple giveaways and such, and what's her name? I can't think of her name at the moment. Faith, I can't think of it. Tierra B Naturally. It was a big connection through Nemo, and then I found these other YouTubers, Tierra B and Lashana and Sharita Jones, and so on and so forth. Memoirs of Redneck Barbie, you know, met her way back in the beginning. So many. And not too long after that was so many more awesome connections, you know, to meet like Jamie down the road, to meet like Fishy Things and Crystal's World, and so many others that, you know, and even after that, you know, so many others. Waves and waves of these new connections that we just lock in from the beginning, and now like lately it's been like this super supporter like crew. The Special K crew has been like just nonsense, just wild and crazy, having so much fun. Shout out to the Special K crew, Chris with 2 S's, and Simple Family Lifestyle, and Poetic Tears, and everybody that comes along with any of these individuals. That, you know, you'll see Steven and Mark Crow, and you'll see so many others. You know, Icky Vibes is always there, you know, in the beach streams, and and Mel from way back. Mel runs things, and she's changed her name, but yeah, Ellen Smile from way back in the Nemo days. So a lot of OGs, and then I met so many more through like Tuber Chat and through the Filipino community. I met like I locked in with lay acoustic live streams on Sunday mornings, Lega Dow, and so many others. So many really good connections over there. Boho Lana is a big one to network with over there, and Peter, I can't think of his name, Peter, and we met a lot of, through Todd, met a lot of these Filipino connections through Todd Mind Games, who his channel is down still, as far as I know. I email him from time to time because I keep seeing videos about like the terminations happening and what to do about it. So I'm trying to send some of that over to him so he can keep on top of it. Yeah, Mind Games was there in the very early on, and was such a cornerstone in all of it. And then of course Chris the Flash was there, at the very beginning, through Nemo, of course. And so many more. Big Jack Storytime came out, like, I found him, like, he and I started doing live interview shows around the same time. And so was Kiss from Jay doing the interview shows. We all kind of, like, got going around the same time. Now you got Candy K all day doing shop talk and doing coffee and conversations. So there's more and more. Oh yeah, and then Kaleidoscope of Happiness. Living my best life at 60, I think, or something like that was their channel. Kaleidoscope of Happiness at Echo. Like, I met her very, very early on, and she might have been like the first one I went on her show, like the first time I went on her show. And then Jarrett Talks, of course. Jarrett Talks, you're here as well. Jarrett Talks, I went on and was interviewed on Jarrett Talks. A little while later down the line, I was on Kiss from Jay. I was on Big Jack Storytime, the Iron Sharpening Iron show. I did a collab on with Queen's Alchemy's way back, an OG. I see some fun stuff on the screen. I see green. Some gifted memberships. Let's go. Let's grow. Aloha. Sorry I couldn't do a beach live to everybody, but still got the drive in. Yeah, it's been wild. There's a lot going on in the world, and also in this little world here, and so there's lots going on. So for everybody, it's an intense period to be human, to live on this earth. So just know that. There's a beautiful pink moment with over the mountains, the clouds and such. Haleakala is the name of the mountains over here. So if you ever look up Maui, look up Haleakala, and it's one of the taller mountains in the world. I think the tallest mountains in the world are in Hawaii, because a lot of the mountain is underground, because we're, and then it goes up above sea level pretty good. But that's why it's the tallest. But yeah, Haleakala's pretty cool. Beautiful sunrises and sunsets. One of the things, if you guys do visit Maui, if and when, Haleakala, you'll want to drive up Haleakala and walk the land a little bit up there. It's a sacred site. We've got a lot of sacred sites around Hawaii. Mauna Kea, another one in Hawaii that the people protected a little while back. And then, like Road to Hana. Road to Hana is a big one too. Beautiful Road to Hana. It's like the King's Road. It's one of these King's Roads where, like, this is a monarchy of sorts. It's a interesting and difficult story of the past of how Hawaii became a U.S. state. Not such a great story. Not good at all. But that's for you to do your own research on. But so there's still kingdom energy here. It's a lot of people have done their research and they know it's still a kingdom, kingdom of Hawaii or whatnot, and it also operates as a U.S. state. It's an interesting dynamic. So yeah, road to Hana, the king would drive around the island around the of course, and that's a king road. So it's one of the ancient roads, the road to Hana. Beautiful, beautiful the whole way out. It's like so lush out there, rainforest energy when we get out to Hana. Also, like Iao Valley, another one. Iao Valley is another. These are sites you'll want to check out when you come to Maui. You go up Haleakala, you go road to Hana, you go Iao Valley, I-A-O, Iao Valley, and it's beautiful. It's one of the rainiest spots in the world, it's a very lush, beautiful, it's rainforesty climates and beautiful hikes, beautiful hiking. It's got lots of clouds over it right now. A lot of times you'll see clouds over it. But yeah, and then of course you want to check out all the beaches. If you can get in the water, of course, do some surfing or windsurfing or something, or skiing or swimming or sun tanning, bathing, whatever. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. There's a lot of different things to do in Maui and in Hawaii. And then, we've got some cool towns too. I mean, it's not... Lahaina isn't what it used to be anymore, but it's rebuilding. And out near Lahaina, there's still some nice towns like Kaanapali and Napili and some other towns around there to check out. And then we still have a lot of tourists going to the Kihei side, the south side of Maui. Kihei and Wailea are the two main towns over there, south side, and beautiful beaches, lots of everything, shops and restaurants and all the things. And then north shore, east side, kind of, you've got Paia is a really hip town with shops and restaurants and things, and beach town and all that. And then as you go beyond Paia, you've got some cool spots like Haiku is a kind of a hippie town. Very much people live on the land a lot over there, farmers. So yeah, lots of cool spots. Haiku, beyond Paia, and some other cool towns up country, up Haleakala, up the main road going up towards Haleakala. You got Pukalani and Makawao, cool village towns, small village towns, and then up Kula is really beautiful. Up where Oprah has property, up you got Kula, beautiful, cooler climates, just gorgeous up there. You kind of get the idea. The main town is Kahului. You got the airport and lots of regular, all your favorite fast foods and grocery stores and all the normal stuff that a city has with all the government offices and everything and all the things, businesses and restaurants and things like that. But yeah, it's pretty spread out. Maui's pretty spread out. It's not as touristy. I wouldn't say it's not as tourist. It's not as overtaken like Oahu. Oahu is like a big city. It's like big buildings and a lot of homeless and more crime. That's Oahu. Honolulu. And Big Island is a little more rugged. Lots of farming. It might be the middle ground. Maui to me is more touristy, but not overdeveloped like Oahu. Lots of good farming going on here too, but not as rugged. We don't have the fog and as much coffee growers, and Big Island's a little different. And there's other islands too, like Kauai, Kauai is a very small island, but it's supposed to be really beautiful. And definitely worth a visit if you can. If you can, get to Maui, get to check out Oahu a little bit, check out Big Island, check out Kauai. Those are the main islands, but then there's other smaller islands as well, like Molokai, very much local island, locals, Hawaiians. They got fish ponds and very cultural spots. Lanai is another island where it's like owned by Larry Ellison of the Oracle company, and it's like got some resorts and a couple restaurants, and the rest of the island is just for hiking and going off road. But there's other islands, other small islands too. Molokini, little tiny something. But you get the idea. I'm gonna cut the live short. Appreciate all of y'all, and we'll catch up with y'all later. I'll be checking the live chat replay, and appreciate all of y'all. Love y'all, and we'll talk soon. Aloha, and y'all have a blessed day, night, week, all the things, and I'll be talking to y'all soon. Aloha.